The sun it glistened gently atop a cyan-paced sky. The wind carried a tumbleweed who slowly rolled on by. The air felt tense, I thought to myself as I slowly clenched my fists. I knew right then and there that something was amiss. On the crest of Piltover's border, a shady western town, you head west on the Crexor, and then west some more and down. A place without a government, but a community just the same. But all this isolation had driven some insane. The folks were all a chirpy, just minding their own ways. They were working, sleeping, working, just blurring all their days. Today though it was something, as people walked with care, unwarranted paranoia. Something was in the air. I kept my shotgun loaded, with confidence in my draw. Once upon a gunslinger, I left plenty of folk in awe. I'd hoped I wouldn't need it, but I kept prepared instead, 'cause letting one's guard down is how folks wound up dead. How folks wound up dead. At that moment I heard it, a gunshot from the hills. I dash sharp to the left. As the bullet misses its kill, I raise my hand up to my eyes, blocking out the sun. A daunting voice is heard as it clearly shouts out one. There are many country whisperings of this high noon Jhin. His kill count to his mannerisms, where do I begin? His fourth shot never misses, and that was bullet one. I realized then and there, something must be done. I managed to get a decent look upon the madman's bluff. His rifle's overbearing, I think I've seen enough. I noticed just a minor glint as his goggles reflect the light. The killer staring at me, a man prepared to fight. I dive behind some barrels, with both hands on my gun. Dodging bullets ain't easy, but I've already managed one. The air is solemn quiet, but I hear the distance click as a barrel shatters behind me by a bullet fast and thick. Bullet fast and thick. Two, shouts the madman as my blood runs cold. My cover's blown to bits, I got nowhere left to go. My weapon is outmatched here at such a lengthy distance, but I'm a man who's been through hell, damn right I have persistence. I can't make the gap between us, nobody hears that fast, but every second wasted brings me closer to my last. There's a building to my left, but I doubt that it would stop. I knew Jhin's precision and his deadly final shot. I can't think about that now as I'm staring at my fate. I need to think of a plan, or it will be too late. All I can think right now is to dodge bullet 3. The imminent gunshot's coming, but I don't know when it'll be. A feeling arises within me, an impulse to dive. I feel a bullet coming, and one I intend to survive. I dash to the right, but then no bullet comes. I predicted incorrectly, and now I might be done. Now I might be done. I look up to the madman, whose head faces the sky, then slowly looks on down. His gaze catches my eye. Then he squares me up, just aiming down his sights. He still hasn't shot yet, but something isn't right. He breaks the country silence as he calmly shouts out 3, and then he pulls the trigger, just barely missing me. With every single advantage, he still doesn't shoot to win. He's enjoying the anticipation, this is all just fun to him. I refuse to be a victim to a psycho with a gun. A madman assassin killing for sport, performance, and fun. His fourth bullets are coming to blow me to bits. I need a bright idea, and then finally one hits. I'll just create a smoke screen, obstruct the madman's view. I've only moments to act, but there's still so much to do. I carefully placed the smoke grenade in the barrel of my gun, took aim at the madman, then tilted towards the sun. tilted towards the sun. I pulled the trigger hard, the canister flew into the air. As High Noon Jhin just watched it and didn't seem to care. I holstered my shotgun quickly as my hands went to my waist. Got plenty of smoke grenades left, and I'll give this town a taste. Pulled 6 pins in a second, and then threw them to the floor. Got a chance here at survival, with these tactics I implore. I throw the smoke grenades everywhere as I dash off to the right. The airborne one exploded, I've broken line of sight. This madman was a clever one, we'll track you on your path. Just getting out of vision ain't enough to escape his wrath. My mission's not yet over, need to outsmart High Noon Jhin. And that's when I have a smart thought, the smartest it's ever been. You see, the man's a thinker, knows everything that's in your head. And that got me to thinking, why not just stop thinking instead? If he knows just how I'm moving, then I ain't moving at all. I stand there steady, a little nervous, but I've made my call. But I've made my call. High Noon Jhin, he couldn't see clouds out in the air. To make things worse, the town's engulfed, there's just smoke everywhere. He saw his target running, and he knew it was a bluff. He's gonna turn and bolt, he thinks. I swear I've had enough. Content with all that's been so far, and happy to end the score, he brings his finger to the trigger, and then he screams out for. The final bullet fires hard, destroying the saloon. He takes a breath of air in, his target's met his doom. Now we head on back to Graves, who's standing in the dust. He called a bluff and made the play when it could have well gone bust. The smoke and debris settle as Graves sees High Noon Jhin. The man's reaction was furious, the angriest he'd been. You see, no one had escaped him. His art was his kill. He thought no one could outsmart him, and that no one ever will. His only failed mission, he'll remember all his days, when he tried to kill the legend, the outlaw known as Graves. Outlaw known as Graves.